folks, yes. I know I did a live earlier today, but literally as I was downstairs just chilling, I had already cooked dinner, y'all. My young men, they chilling. My oldest at work, so he doing his thing. And I just literally had a feeling to come on here to inspire, to empower, to encourage. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. And that's my favorite thing to do. So I said, you know what? Since I had a time available and since it's in my energy to come on here and just speak, y'all, I'm doing it. I'm like, are you sure, Monica? That's what I was telling myself. When I said to myself, I guess that was the old me saying, you sure, Monica? And the new me said, why not? So this is a why not moment. So you have your why not moments. Like, I'm going to do this new thing. Why not? Meaning, don't overthink. Don't over process it. Meaning, don't let the old you talk you out of doing the new thing. And it might scare you, but you know what? It's in the scaring you that you need to face and say, I'm going to do it anyway. And let's see what the result of it going to be. So, y'all, literally, I said, I'm about to go just talk to him. Because God literally put this word in my heart. God said, you take the lead over your life. And by you taking the lead over your life, it's going to lead you to greatness. And when I heard that word, I said, since it's so like in me to push that thing out, that's like when a mama having a baby and the water break and all she could do was push the baby out. That's how I felt when I was just downstairs just chilling a little bit, and I said, I gotta go talk to God's victorious ones, and that's the you that come across this channel, y'all. God has assigned me, missioned me to speak to the hearts of his victorious ones, y'all, and I'm so grateful for that because, like I just said, it's my favorite thing to do. So let me just birth this word that God put in my heart. He said, just speak to him, just speak to him. So I want you to literally tune out any distractions right now. I want you to tune down any noises in your head that's telling you, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Tune it down, turn it down. Turn up the volume and listen to what Holy Spirit put within your coach spirit, y'all. And I know it was God. Because I was like, God, do another live. God said, why not? Hey, Kay, welcome to the live, sugar. I'm just ready. I'm excited, y'all. God say, take the lead over your life and let it birth the greatness that he already have within you. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of y'all that God has brought to the channel. Those of you that's been supporting the vision. I have to always tell y'all that because I know it's God that led y'all here. So I want to tell y'all thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I just be so grateful. You never know who's going to support your vision that God gave you, because it may look crazy to some people. Just like Noah. I always think about Noah whenever I think about the vision God has given me, meaning the life coach, meaning to inspire, meaning to mentor. You may feel like you want me to do what, God? But they may laugh at me. They may talk about me. They may persecute me. They may disrespect me. God said they did all that to me, plus they hung me on the cross. So God is saying to each and every one of us, let them laugh, let them persecute, let them snicker, let them have words of discouragement and dismay to say to you. How you doing, sugar? You can put a question in the comments, Kay. I don't have no problem with that, sugar. If I'm able to answer it on this live, I will, sugar. Yes, God is real. You put God is real as Santa Claus. God is definitely real. I love your humor on that. But yes, y'all. He here. He's in the building. He on his live. And he in charge. Because he said, daughter, go speak to him. Because he said, somebody on the other end of this camera needs some encouragement. So that's how you know you're a real kingdom ambassador. Because God be like, go. You got to just go. Because your mission is assigned and attached to somebody needing the word that he gives you. And when he tell you go release it, that's what you do without worrying. You just do it. So that's how I feel right now. God says somebody may be feeling that they can't lead, come on, their life in accordance to how God is telling you to. Fear not, he is with you. Stand up and become everything God has asked you to become. God will lead you. God will guide you. God will position the right people in your life at the right places for the right purposes of your life. I will never forget 4 years ago, my pastor spoke to me. Who was at this event, make a long story short, and he said that to me, and I didn't quite understand what that meant at first, but now that I'm literally living in my purpose step by step by step, I get it. Because God does align the right people. Welcome to the live, Miranda. For the right places, for the right purposes of your life. And you may expect a certain group of people to support your vision. Don't expect it. And I'm saying that out of truth and out of love. Expect God to lead and guide those that's going to understand your vision, your blessing, your dream. God will bring the right people. So don't stop because certain people are not cheering for you. Don't stop because certain people are trying to distract you. That's part of the process. And when I say process, it's going to build you to not even care who's supporting you. Come on, who's saying negativity. That in itself is showing you that you're making waves, that you're making moves. Whenever whomever or whatever got a problem with you becoming everything God has asked you to do. And when I tell you don't be scared and you continue to march forth, that's the word I did not too long ago. God said march forth. Don't you be scared, because I called you to be my victorious one, a warrior. Come on here. God said you are a warrior here, not a warrior here, but a warrior here. And you're not going to always feel like the warrior here. But the beauty in the process, you're going to be able to look at your process of growth and say, self, I may not feel like I'm like the best at whatever it is that you're trying to be the best at. But you're going to be able to look at your process of growth, your process of development, your process of becoming. And you're going to start seeing how those baby steps, your endurance, your patience, come on, you being tried and tested. That's going to be able to show you how strong God has developed you. Because that's just how I feel as I'm speaking to y'all. Because when I tell you this year has been a year of tests, trial, turbulence, test, trial, turbulence. And the whole time God said, you still have to produce with your purpose. You still have to pray to me. You still have to praise me. And there has been moments I'm like, God, how? And God said, that's the thing, daughter. You don't have to know the how. Come on, because you know who is with you. And you know who is for you. That's how God do. When we don't know how it's going to work together for the good. That Romans 8:28. That Romans 8:28. I've been standing on that word. I've been eating that word. I've been chewing that word. For we know all things work together for those who love God and called according to his purpose. All things. The good, the bad, the ugly, the misunderstood. Welcome to the live, Lee. Welcome to the live, sweetheart. I have to bend down and look. The names are kind of little. I want to welcome all of y'all to the live because God brought me on here on this evening. I did a live earlier after I walked, but God said, it's time for you to speak to my sheep again. So I said, okay, welcome, sugar. My name is Coach Monica Stokes. I want to welcome you to the Victorious One community, the Victorious Ones family, because God said we are his victorious ones, no longer a victim of our past. So if your past trying to creep up, I'm talking about your past thinking I'm not being good enough. God say, nah, command authority. Command your position and authority over that thing. You cast that stuff away. You speak against that. You say no longer, self. I got a whole playlist on no longer. God gave me those, y'all. So y'all go to that playlist, and that playlist is going to help you reprogram your mind, your thinking. It's going to give you the empowerment that you need to keep on pushing forward, because it's in our endurance that we win the race. It is not about how fast, no. It's about how you're able to endure. Come on. Think about if you're running a physical race. I have one son in cross country, y'all. I actually got to go to his banquet tomorrow. He's in high school, y'all. He runs high school cross country. And think about when you're running. Come on. You may fall. You may trip. Come on. You may get a little winded when you're running. You may be sweating. You may even bleed when you bump your elbow or fall. I'm talking about cross country running, but I'm relating that to our life. One moment we do be up here on the mountaintop like, yes, everything just looks so dandy. God, I love it. But we never know when we may feel like, whoop, God, now I feel like I'm in this pit. Mind you, you're doing everything God has asked you to do. And you like, God, what is it that I'm doing wrong? And God answer be nothing except son, except daughter. Now you gonna trust me. If y'all in that season, I'm in it with y'all. God said, you ain't doing nothing wrong. Even though you may feel like you in this pit. You're doing everything I asked you to do. I'm talking about you being obedient to God. Even when nobody is looking, but somebody is. God. God knows. Let me see what you put, sugar. I notice it's a big step for me. Every time I take a bigger height, I seem to fall. That's the thing with the seeming to fall. A lot of times when we're climbing, when we're elevating spiritually, just know them tests is coming. Knowing God is just testing what you're learning. So yes, it's a beautiful thing when we hear encouraging words, when we learn the knowledge of God, it is a beautiful thing. But what follows knowing the knowledge is God saying, now that you know better, now I need you to do better. And how do we do better? Because we have to be tested, come on, to see if we're going to go back to our old fleshly ways and desires. If we're going to live like the world. If we're going to worry about what the world got to say about us because we love God. God said, I'm about to test your heart. I'm about to test how you really feel about me. That's what I said. God said, I'm about to see how and test how you really feel about me. God said, are you going to stand up for righteousness? Stand up for what's right? Even when you feel like nobody is watching or can see what you're doing? But guess who can see you? God can. God can. And when you have so much reverence for God, so much love for God, through being obedient, through just wanting to know that you're doing the best for God, God has a way of rewarding you. And it's not rewards that you about to talk about to everybody. Some of the rewards that you're going to get is hearing from him. You're going to be like, that was God. Not audibly per se. Maybe God has the power and the ability to do that. Not saying that. He'll speak to you spiritually through so many avenues. And you're going to be like, look at God keep on sending me these confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. I'm going to be transparent with y'all, just speaking to one of my sisters today. And I said, I just know that I need to do a particular thing. And then I got a confirmation through it. She said, look at God already showing out. I said, right. So you be the leader over your life. And you lead your life into greatness. Don't wait on nobody to cheer you on. I'm going to be your coach up here, empowering you, encouraging you, telling you that you're doing good because you stepping outside of the normal of just being mediocrity. God say no. God say be resilient. Because God said he needs you to stop giving up every time it's not going your way. God say stop doing that. God say I'm growing you to be spiritually mature. It may didn't go your way because God may have a better way. Come on. Many times in my life, I can think when I was doing it my way, per se, but God had a better way. So many examples. I could talk about even like the furniture in my room. I remember when I went to the furniture store to buy my furniture. Glory be to God, I prayed for that, y'all. Because when I moved where I'm currently at, make a long story short, I moved to where I'm at with no furniture. But when I was able to go in that furniture store about 3 years ago, I was like, God, let me be able to pick out the furniture I want. And I was able to. Make a long story short, the original furniture that I picked out, it was just out of stock. So I ended up getting the furniture I have now, glory be to God. Not only was it less money, but it was exactly what I liked. So God will give you what you want, your heart's desire. We just got to be patient. And the one that just put in the comments that, let me go back to your comment. I just read it, but I want to make sure I address it. You said, I'm trying to move forward, but my past isn't letting me go. It's okay. I love your honesty. I love your transparency. Our past is part of the process It has to be processed in order for it to just be removed. So it don't go away instantaneously all the time. You may have to go through a process of getting over past hurt. I went through it and still go through it. We're never 100% wholeheartedly not in a process of one, becoming a new person, two, of moving past the old versions of us. Because as God reinvents us and levels us up, you still got to let go of a certain aspect, a certain mindset, a certain perspective in order to grow into a new person. So don't feel hard on yourself about the letting go. Get with God, pray to God, allow God to heal your heart. And it's going to be a process, but that's when you don't give up on the process. And God will give you things you need to do per se for your particular situation with your relationship with God, of how to let go of whatever that thing you holding on to. And don't you be hard on yourself. Be gentle on yourself in this process. Because often I believe we be hard on ourselves when we heal it, thinking we gonna get over the situation right then. I can't allow to let my children go. Oh, well, yeah, you pray on that. And it's crazy because I actually was in a life coaching session speaking to a client about that too, about children when they get older and things. It's going to get better for you, Lee, and I know it will, sugar. Just continue to pray, sweetheart. Continue to praise God. And I have a praise playlist on this channel. Get on that playlist, and I want you to start like listening to that praise music. Praise music has a way of helping lift off those heavy burdens. And I want you to cry, because it's okay to cry. Cry is a release mechanism, at least for your coach, Monica Stokes. And I know for y'all too. So don't hold on to those tears, and let God lead and guide you what to do in that process of what you just put in the comments, sweetheart. Okay? And I definitely know God will give you the ability to help you in that situation. Because there's many things in my personal life I didn't know I could get over. When I went through my divorce, I said, God, how am I going to raise 4? There were babies then, y'all. You got this, sugar. Yeah, just continue to let God heal you. And he will. He going to keep healing you. We have to just trust in him in the healing process, in the healing season, because he got us. And continue to let him be your leader. And you lead your life too. You be the leader of your life. You and God. God and you. Because everybody is not assigned to speak into your life. Everybody is not assigned to tell you how to move here, how to move there. And they may not understand how you moving here, who moving there, how you making the moves you making. But you know God led you to do it. So do what God asked you to do. And he'll never lead you wrong. I want to thank you as well for coming on this channel. If this live wasn't for nobody but you, I am so grateful. Because I did not know I was going to do another live today, but God said somebody needs some encouragement. Somebody needs some empowerment, daughter. So I need you to get up and tell them I'm leading them, I'm guiding them. And God said, you lead you too. God said, you lead yourself into greatness. I said it. Don't wait on nobody else to tell you, oh, you're great, you're wonderful, you this, you that. Encourage yourself. I do it all day long, y'all. I walk around at my job and I talk to myself. I walk around in my home and I speak to myself. And I be like, Monica, I'm so proud of you. And you do it to you too. I'm giving y'all an example, but you do it to you too. You ain't got to have no shame. I'm so proud of you, of the progress that you making. I'm so proud of you in the face of the devil that you standing flat-footed. Come on. And you running circles around him. As he trying to throw this and that and this and that, you running circles because you ain't gave up. The old you would have gave up, but you running circles around the devil, and he thought he had you, but you're free now. When God break you free from them strongholds, that's what you be doing. And he get dizzy. And that's what make him nervous. Because he like, man, she done got up again. She ain't gave up. I tried to throw everything at her. Huh? He tries it, y'all. But we got to know his tricks. Come on, his schemes. But then we also got to know who is in control. That's why we got to continue, y'all, to keep standing up for righteousness. Even when you're misunderstood. Because you always going to be misunderstood in the world because you're not of it. Because God said, I called you to be a part of my kingdom. So think about it. Which one you gonna pick? The world's way or God's way? There's no middle. Either you doing it God way or the world way. And it's when I decided to stop living like the world wanted me to. Yes, come on, I can spiritually see the enemy. I said it, you can feel it. The discernment God give you. You can see it, you can feel it. And God said, you feel it how you feel it because you living righteously for me. And that's not where people can see what you're doing. Don't be deceived. Righteousness is not about the materialistic things that people have. No. Righteousness is when you living upright for God, when he sees your heart. Even when people blaspheming you and you still have to love them. Yes. You still have to show them grace. Because God said, I gave you grace. I'm giving you love in the midst of your mess. God said, love them anyways. Pray for them anyways. And it's not always easy. But he'll give you the strength to do it and to endure it. God will. But you got to do it God way, not the world way. So you're going to look a little different from other people. When your spirit, come on, it's just that of love. It just oozes out. And you don't even got to speak. Your presence is going to speak for itself. As God heals you, as God renews you, as you start waking up to the victorious one you who God has called you to be. Victorious basically means you're not sleeping on yourself. You're not allowing the word victim, come on, to be the name of who you were or who you are or who you're becoming. God said that's how we look at our life sometimes. Why me? Woe me. Because I went through this. I got through it. And if you're feeling like that right now, it's just time for you to rise above that way of thinking. God is just faithfully, because like I told you, I did not know I was coming up on here live, but God said somebody need a word. Because he gave me the thing about leading your own life. Don't allow yourself to get in even a relationship or a friendship and allow anybody to lead your life. Lead your life. God and you. Yes, he's going to send people in your life. And I'm so grateful for those God have in my life. But when it come down to it, you need to be able to lead your life. When God tell you, just like he told me, come on here and speak to my victorious one. I didn't call somebody or text nobody and say, guess what God told me to do? I knew to just do it. I'm out here feeling like Noah lately too, by the way, y'all. Y'all notice I keep talking about that Noah experience. God say build. And God say take that with you. And God said not everything you want to take with you gonna go with you. This for the you too that feel like you going through a Noah experience. When God say rebuild and become that new person I'm telling you to be. I'm giving you all the strategy. I'm giving you all the structure how to build it. Do it even if it's misunderstood. Do it even when others like, you doing what? Huh? It looks strange. Do it anyway. I'm out here doing it right with you. So you ain't by yourself out here building and becoming everything God has asked you to do. We're going to be obedient unto who created us. And when he gives you purpose, you're going to want to use it. Because you like, this is the most favorite thing that I get to do. Because that's how I feel when I get to come on here and speak to every single one of y'all, all right? So y'all have a great rest of your winning Wednesday. Because I'm doing this on a Wednesday. So we winning on Wednesday. And you lead your life to success. God said, say that thing again. You, yes you, lead your life into success. And I'm going to read y'all the quote I got on my phone today about success. It was so powerful. I screenshot y'all quotes that I see that I like because it fed my soul big time today. Let me find it, y'all. This quote I had today, it came across my phone today. It said, try not to become a person of success, but rather to become a person of value. And it says Albert Einstein said that. Ain't that good? I'm gonna read it again to y'all. See, it takes you to have an open mind to understand things like this. And when you get it, you like, ooh, I think different now. Because you a new person. This quote reads, try not to become a, let me start y'all. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. I said, that's good. I like that. And we're valuable to God. Everything we need, we already have. We just got to know how to get it, use it, embrace it, and live it. That's that gift God has given you. And you get a close relationship with God, He gonna do like He did with me, y'all. Baby step that thing. Oh, this is what you need to do next. This, that. That's why He needs you to know what obedience is. Cause God say, heal through the things you need to heal through. Let go of the things you need to let go of. So as He revealed to you your kingdom purpose, if you don't already know it, you will know that it's the voice of God telling you to do this thing. And you like, God, do what? And you gonna do it anyway. Even when you don't know what the outcome gonna be, but you know to do it because God told you to. The Noah experience. Y'all be blessed. Don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, y'all. And before I go, I sincerely once again want to thank every single one of y'all that's on this same journey as your coach of becoming the best victorious one who God called us to be. No longer a victim of our past. And when I speak victim, I'm speaking about anything of our past that was holding us in bondage. Anything of our past, come on, that gave us our identity of who we're not called to be. That's when I say victim, that's what I'm talking about. So God is teaching us we're no longer that, but we're this. His victorious one, all right? Y'all be blessed. Be encouraged. Play this word a couple of times if you need to process, come on, empowerment. Because I'm so excited God gives me the words to speak to all of our lives onto today. Until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Put on y'all post notifications because look at God. He done did another pop-up live. I want y'all to catch the lives. It's good to get the replay, but I love the lives when I get to read y'all comments. So y'all continue to come on the channel, and I appreciate y'all love and y'all support. It's been your coach, your mentor, and your motivational speaker for the kingdom of God, Coach Monica Stokes. You be blessed.